Hello everybody and welcome to System Test 3. We are going to jump into this system test fairly quickly after I show you the devices because I don't want any comments complaining about me rambling for a long time, which I do have a tendency to do, so I'm trying to cut down on that. So anyways, this right here is my homemade pull station. That's my brand. That's not, that is literally a name I just made up. It's not my name. It's not it's the total name that I just made up. I think it was an actual company at one point a long time ago that ended up discontinuing. So yeah, that's interesting. And then up there I have a system sensor PC2W. I originally set it to 15 candela, but I bumped it up to 75 because this is my bedroom. And typically what they say is in a sleeping area, you need to have it where it can reach the pillow. So those are the rules we are going to be following, even though it is completely just a hobbyist system. I did finally get my wires properly wired too, where I don't have to have electrical tape anymore, and the terminals actually do work. So I do like that. So I think we will probably activate this pull station in probably a couple of seconds here, but let me go ahead and tell everybody that we're going to be ringing the bells. Alrighty, and at the end of this test, I will show you how I made this pull station, which is actually pretty simple. But for those who want to get straight into the test, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Resetting it, you literally just push it up. That's how simple it is. Okay, so we are going to turn the lights out, and then we'll walk in another room and see how loud it is from over there. Considering this is on low volume, I don't think it'll be that loud. I might actually, at the end of this test, bump it up to medium volume just to see if it gets any louder, but we'll see if I do that. If you do have epilepsy, this part of the video could be dangerous for you, so I would consider skipping this segment of the video or just clicking out of it entirely. But if you do want to support me a little bit more, just skip this segment. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Pretty loud from over here. I mean, it's pretty audible. I wouldn't call it loud, but it is audible. That sounded pretty cool. That's why I wanted to wait. And as I stated, I will grab a screwdriver and bump this thing up to medium volume as soon as this discharges. Okay, so I apologize for the bad camera angle, but it's the best I could get. So to change the device tone here, you take your Phillips head screwdriver and untighten this screw, which I won't make you guys wait for that long. Now that it is removed, there on the back of the device, as you can see, there is a dial. So right now, it is on the selection. There's the sticker. So there's temp 3 high, temp 3 medium, temp 3 low. As you can see, it's on 3, which indicates temp 3 low. We are going to move it to be temp 3 high. Let me grab my screwdriver. Alright, so let's go ahead and move it here. So we'll take our screwdriver, pop it in there, and then we will move it to temp 3 medium. This is going to be loud. So by the way, this does have a snap that you have to do, as you can see. So you have to snap it on the mounting bracket like this, there, and then you tighten it from there. Okay, so there we go. That's it back on. I did leave it on 75 candela. I didn't move that. But if you wanted to, I'm not sure if you saw, but at the bottom of it, there was a white slider. And if you push it to, I believe, to the left is up and to the right is down. So all the way to the right would be 15 candela. And all the way to the left would be, I think, 115 candela. So, gonna need my ear pro for this one. Alrighty, so we are going to go ahead and activate this. No, we're not. We're not energized. I don't exactly know how long I'm going to keep this energized for. Probably not long. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You can actually hear the clicking if you listen. You can hear that popping sound, the like clicking when the strobe flashes without the horn. That's kind of cool. Alrighty, so I think that concludes System Test 3, or at least the testing portion of it. I have a few words before we close, and that is if you want to suggest what pull station I should get next down in the comments. Please do, because there are a lot of them out there, and they come in different shapes and sizes and whatnot, and so that would be really cool to do. Know your opinion on that. So, let me show you what I currently have. So, I've got a Cerberus Powertronics MSI 10B. I've got a Honeywell Gamewell FCI BD12 single action. I've got this dual action BD12, which again, I put that random company's name on. And then I've got this broken 27 Edwards 270A SPO with a strip screw that I'm working on fixing. Some say you can push this back thing here, and I'm thinking I'm going to try that next. So let me know down in the comments below if you have any other suggestions on how to potentially fix this. And so these are my 4 pull stations besides what you see up on the system right now. My alarms for reference are the system sensor mass, a fire bell. I've also got an HWL-LF, and then that guy up there. And then for the other pull station, it's just that one there. So yeah, suggest horn strobes, suggest pull stations. I'd love to know what you have to say. Yeah, so thank you guys again for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. And as always, have a wonderful day.